Alright, the recording is going. So, the Gilded Entourage, after departing Waterdeep, made its way back out onto the road and had some trials on the way, including a bunch of trolls. But, we took the old adage of kill it with fire, quite literally, and that's exactly what we did. So, it was a valiant fight, and there were some injuries, but we made it through, as of course we always do.
Oh.
Going back onto the road again, we then encountered some rather intimidating frogs. A bunch of giant frogs and a froggy tentacle monster, essentially.
Okay.
But we were we were able to overcome that too. Unfortunately, our kobold friend, Sir Reginald, did get consumed by one of the frogs that can eat small creatures, but we rescued him, and he crawled his way out of its stinky gullet, and we made our way through that too. And am I forgetting any details? I don't think I am.
At the very end is when you arrived at the Carneth Roadhouse. You could see it in sight.
Yes, the Carneth Roadhouse, and I do have that in my notes, but we haven't entered yet. That was kind of the cliffhanger of the last session. So, and I'm pulling up my notes as we speak.
Looking back at some conversation.
Yeah, this is recording.
Looking back at
this roadhouse is the roadhouse is the halfway point.
To Neverwinter, yes.
Yeah.
I'm just putting Sam to bed now.
Okay, no, that's probably a good idea. Okay.
Halfway
So we,
through the travel.
We stand at with the Carneth Roadhouse in our sights, and are about to see what it has in store. And like you said, it is about the halfway point, and that's where we're at.
And I think, looking back at some messages, that Chaz, or Green Shadow, wants to scout ahead, and then have our Paladin take the point while the Battle Wizard, Sano, brings up the rear for his, because of his mobility.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I typically stay, or my mentality thus far has been to stay like second closest, because I do play more mid to close range. But with that being said, I can get most places I need to go.
You have more mobility than anyone right now. All right, so Chaz with the Carneth Roadhouse in sight, and I linked it, by the way. I'll link it, or hold on, no, actually, hold on, I gotta delete everything. Hang on, that was the wrong one. You can't have my version.
You sure?
Can you send it back? I want it.
No. There it is. That's what you need. Alright, so with the Carneth Roadhouse in sight, how would you like to approach?
I gotta say, and actually, I wanted to say this in character. I have to say that I find Friar Greenshadow's plan rather brilliant. However, I would like to suggest something. After all, now that we have a name for our Gilded Entourage here, I think we should elect a leader. Caveat, you cannot vote for yourself.
Can I vote no?
You don't think we should have one?
I mean, I don't see the need for one.
Uh-oh, we lost Chaz.
No!
Chaz, come back. There he is. Alright, so one person voted to vote for a leader. One person voted not to vote for a leader. So, Ragnvalder, how do you vote? Or actually, sorry, I need to let you guys talk about this because, the voice from above is not going to be speaking to you.
Luminous being, you grace us with your presence.
I'm neutral to the prospect of leadership. I believe we could function in either way.
All I say is that, any great group. I mean, it's the leader can be completely what's the word I'm looking for? Not ceremonial, but a figurehead at the very least. But
Jazz, is your mic on? Haven't heard him say anything since he got back.
I think it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
don't,
yeah, I can hear you.
yeah. No, my Discord was. I don't know what it was doing. I just restarted it. It keeps. Yeah, now it's still freezing.
If
Okay.
most think
Did you
we
hear
should
what
not have a formal leader, then I certainly understand an argument for such. But I think it could be of benefit. And of course, as I said, I don't think you should be able to vote for yourself if we do decide to do so.
This one would propose
Your mic is cutting out, unfortunately.
that the good lady should be our leader. She's charismatic and a very impressive combatant.
So you do want to have a leader then, Chaz? Because one person voted no, one person's neutral, and then Gavin wants a leader. He's the only one so far that said yes to having a leader.
This one, from a military background, this one prefers leadership and hierarchy.
Okay. So that's 2 votes for leader. Well, let me see how Amelia votes.
I personally, I know exactly who I would vote for. As I walk over to Ragnvalder and say, after all, I think the answer is quite clear. And I will put an arm on his shoulder.
I appreciate your perspective, my good man.
And let me get some music going too.
With Sano on my shoulder, Balthazar, and say, if you could choose, who would you like to lead our entourage?
To me,
Yeah.
I choose not to have a leader. Personally.
Good night, Ellie.
You know, it would be really funny if you choose not to vote, and so that way there's 4 people, and then it's still just like 1 vote per person.
She has also voted no to having leader. So there's 2 no votes, 2 yes votes, and then Ragnvalder, who is coming up neutral.
If there's 2 of us who would prefer not to, I'm willing not to press it that hard. If there's if it's
Okay. Yeah, for now there doesn't need to be a leader until such time where there seems to be a real need for it. Like, you guys have been cruising just fine and cooperating. Like, there hasn't really been any big instances where it's like, man, I wish we had a leader to just put an end to this discussion or anything.
fair. I do say if at any point in time our little entourage here were to grow any larger, that I think it could be prudent.
Yeah, probably if we have 1 more person, we might need to vote for a leader to keep things a little more coordinated. To keep your group a little bit more coordinated against me.
Well, at least Ragnvalder, now you know that you have my vote of confidence.
Thank you. It's appreciated. He's gonna smile a little bit.
I was actually thinking Chaz has military background, so maybe he should lead. But my opinion doesn't matter because I'm not a member of the group. Alright.
This one was not in a leadership role. This one is a scout.
Hang on a second. Yes. Hey.
Poppy's playing.
Yep.
Hi, Poppy.
He's right there.
I love
He's not
you.
right. Here. Your granddaughter just said goodnight to you. I didn't have it muted, right?
No, I could hear you.
Okay. Alright. So,
Oh, I did take a note, by the way, at the end of the last session, that Nick needs a couple things added to his inventory. He needs a scroll of counterspell and a scroll of silvery barbs. He created those with some of his downtime. If the scroll of silvery barbs, you can literally just find any first level spell scroll, like shield or something, and just change the name of the spell scroll. It's that simple. If you want, you can even swap the spell link, but you don't have to. You'll know what it is.
Hang on. So you said, let's see.
Counterspell and
Yeah,
silvery barbs.
Well, how do I make the other scroll?
So make a copy of a scroll of shield. So you do that by just searching scroll of shield and then dragging the dragon icon back into the items window, and that'll make a copy of it. And then you can just unlock it and change the name of the item from like scroll of shield to scroll of silvery barbs, and it should have a relatively similar value too, since both of them are first level spells.
Yep, that's fine.
Though, by the way, in campaign 2, silvery barbs is second level. I don't care. It's a common homebrew thing, and I think it's fair. It does a little bit to balance the spell.
Roll silvery barbs, and then how do I make the other scroll? I was gonna get this from you in between time, but I never got
so
it.
the scroll of counterspell should just be in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a player's handbook spell, so that should
there
be
it
in
is.
there.
Alright, they're both at it now. Alright, good?
By the way, what do you guys think about this music? I'm a fan.
I like it. It's nice.
It's good.
Alright.
We should get back on point. Chaz,
Yes.
you are approaching the Carneth Roadhouse. How are you approaching? Like, are you going to walk in through the front door, or what are you trying to do?
This one will observe what activity is present.
Observe. Well, I mean, you can't see from the ground. You can't see over the wall, so you just see that once the gate opens, that the wagons and carriages are being brought in and going into the roadhouse. And then the doors close. That's all you can see from outside.
And there's no commotion, and no sound of combat, no yelling, screaming.
No, it sounds like perfectly normal roadhouse inn type noises. People talking, some animals neighing, people working. That's it.
And so far, have any of the wagons we're guarding gone in, or are they all wagons of the...
Several other wagons, as well as wagons of the cult, have gone in.
This one sees no reason to not enter with our wagons that we are guarding.
Alright, so you're just walking in?
Perception check
Hey,
that there's nothing...
So, nobody click on that link that Lee sent. Lee, I think you sent something that you weren't supposed to send us, and that is the story of the Carneth Roadhouse.
Well, how do I get just the map? The map without all the freaking pins.
I would go to the assets, and then go over to images, and try typing in Carneth Roadhouse.
Get those scrolls added into my inventory. Counterspell, yeah.
Okay, there it is. Share with players.
Silvery barbs. Okay, sweet.
Cool.
Why is it
Okay.
on the list now? What the hell? Oh. Okay, there we go. I think I got it now.
So where's the entrance that we are entering through?
Hang on, let me close some other stuff.
Battle map. Is you just showing us what it looks like?
It is top right. That little red thing right there. That's where you're at.
Okay.
Top
No,
right.
this was supposed to be a map that you could.
Okay, the first, not the second floor, but the first floor, you're saying?
Oh, I see. That door. Like the door in the
That
top
red
right
door?
corner of
Yeah.
level 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make this a freaking map. I thought this was automatically a map, but
No,
apparently...
you have to. It's always hard for me to give instructions when I'm not the one on the
A
DM
personal
account. But
thing, or is this a,
No, this is the Carnith Roadhouse. I'm trying to
Okay.
just...
Well, I was there should be a battle map in the book. If you look up the book of,
yeah, but it has that. But I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
let's try,
you have to
let's try
turn
that.
it into.
Yeah, try the battle map. No, like, cause like when I'm doing Waterdeep Dragon Heist,
Yeah,
and I do
Click on
hit
that
up the
and-
battle map, it's a battle map.
Like already,
It's a
you don't have to turn it
already.
into one.
yeah, no,
Okay.
I think that's right. I think this is the battle map right there. Check that.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that's a battle map.
Okay,
And now you just need to put our
that's
player
what we do.
tokens on it because
Yeah,
we
that's what-
can't see nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I can literally put you guys right out in front.
Yeah, that's the really nice thing about running a module is your battle maps have already made.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say... Honey, you loaded into there?
Right. So it wasn't loading.
So
Okay.
far, what I'm looking at is I'm gonna just call this episode Roadhouse.
That's
Texas.
I was more thinking about like Cracker Barrel.
Alright,
Oh,
you
like
guys
with the
should
ro-
all
Roadhouse
be
were-
on the map now.
Okay.
Now,
I
man,
guess
let's go Waffle House.
Go
Let's
through the front
Waffle
door.
House.
Waffle House,
Do you
yeah.
guys have Waffle House up in Maryland?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
I was
we're all
gonna
in
say,
Delaware, but yeah, we have them
Or-
in Maryland, so.
Oh,
Da-
I thought you
down
were in
here, it's like
Never mind.
every corner.
I thought you were in Maryland for some reason.
I'm from Maryland.
Ah, okay.
Like, you're not crazy. There has been mention of Maryland in the past.
Okay.
What are,
Why
what
does
are
it-
all these numbers superimposed over the player tokens?
I was wondering that too.
I didn't put that there. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe token lock is on. Yeah, there we go. That was because of token lock. Never mind.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, but don't just start moving around.
Yeah,
um,
I gotcha.
not?
Because we were discussing whether or not you're just entering right through the front door.
I mean, is there any reason
Well,
we should be
that was-
afraid of this roadhouse?
It seems like
Yeah.
everybody's going in there.
Do we have reason to believe that there's anything amiss, or is this just an inn that we're completely overthinking?
Right now, like
I-
4 or 5 wagons behind you that are just laying on their horn, just honking a horn. What's the hold up?
Wait, a
Totally just
horn?
saying.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Would they have
Let's
an
get
air
in.
horn?
Actual horn that they
Fur, fur,
squeeze and
fur.
they honk down. Yes.
Well,
They're
they
like,
can use.
what is going on?
Ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a
But
ding a ding a ding a
Ardred
ding a ding.
Buriferhue takes this as completely normal, right?
Oh yeah, Briffy
Okay,
is like,
so then
what are we doing, guys?
we probably have no
Is that
reason
right?
to be. This is
Yeah,
like that
they're
one
all
story I
cautious.
saw once where people like where a group would just sat at a door for
Oh,
3 hours and it was just a door, but like I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
what is there with the door? What's wrong with the door? Okay, yeah, it's a door. I say we just go in. Hi.
Let's go. We're going
Humor
in.
you guys, letting you be a little bit extra paranoid. Like you want to be cautious about walking in.
The
Okay.
door.
Got it out.
The door!
3 hours going around, looking for traps, looking for extra entrances, whatever. I'll let you guys do whatever you want to do. This is your time.
The door is the answer to all that ever has been and all there ever will be. The door.
I swear you should do it.
I-
You should make a character
Yeah,
that.
I think overall we're escorting the wagons, so we just continue
Yeah,
to
let's
escort
go.
the wagons.
Yeah, let's
Let's go in the
freaking
road.
enter
Okay.
the roadhouse. How's that
Alright.
sound?
Amelia Aragorn's the door, like both hands shoving the doors open. Here I am. And nobody shoots her in the chest with an arrow as soon as she walks in or anything like that. Remember that? Yeah. Nope, you guys are fine. You enter and. Yeah,
Hey, brother, I will say, next time we take a rest, I would like your spell book.
Of course.
Alright. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. So this place obviously serves as a hostelry on the trade road between Waterdeep and Neverwinter. It may have flourished at one point, but it looks pretty rough, in need of being rebuilt and repaired. That it's just used as a supply depot and wagon park.
Other people here that we see?
Yeah, there's a bunch of other people. There's okay. Let me describe what you're seeing first when you come in. The open courtyard is crowded with crates, barrels, and stacks of supplies. Because of the damp, nasty climate, the ground is muddy. It's practically swampy itself.
Even in the inside?
And when the temperature is below freezing, which is sometimes at night, then the mud hardens into uneven, frost-covered ruts. There is a path that is kept clear from the gate to the stables so that the animals can be moved. But during the busy times, it looks like the path can get kind of run down underneath the balcony in front of the doors to the rooms.
Are we taking like difficult terrain walking through this mud, or
Not quite. Probably outside. Like as soon as you go outside, the terrain gets even worse if you're off of the road.
But this building has a
Like,
mud
it's like
floor on
nasty
the
muddy
inside.
road and then swamp. Huh?
Okay.
So there is a dirt floor of like in the inside of this building.
In the inside of the building,
Yeah, or
it's
Maybe-
kind of the same as outside of the rooms. Like if you go, you can probably see into some of the ground floor. There's like stalls where the animals are kept. It's all muddy. Like right now,
yeah, it's
if
almost
you're
like a
standing-
barn.
Yeah, if you're standing in the courtyard, then everything that you're seeing is mud, 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 and mud.
I say
Yeah,
we
it's
open
okay.
another door.
That's all stables. I want to say,
Right.
yeah, all those are like animal stables.
So in terms of if there's anyone of note, looks like to be one person in charge, which is a early half-orc, and he's ordering people to, move packages over here, move boxes over there, where to store stuff, directing some stuff to go into the warehouse to be out of the rain and out of the nasty weather. And there is an upstairs to the area. What would you guys like to do?
I'm just gonna ask the party, what were we hoping to get out of this? We wish to seek refuge for the night, or perhaps resupply?
This one suggests that question is best answered by the leader of the wagon company, yes?
I
Fair
think we
point.
should ask him if we're allowed to take refuge here.
Take
Um,
refuge
And I have
wherever we
the
want
leader.
to.
The leader of the wagon train I have down is Ardred Brifferhue. Something like
Yes,
that.
and
Yes.
he's right there with you if you guys want to talk to him.
I'll go up to him. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Forgive me, I didn't catch your name. And I outstretch my hand. My name
Yeah,
is
you did.
Ragnvalder.
He's the guy we're protecting. Yes, you did.
I
We
know.
could have been-
You know him.
Yeah.
Well, I
He
don't
owns a
know.
supply warehouse. He commands the convo for the High Road Charter Company, and he's partnered with Lord Neverember. He's kind of a
Just
big
to
deal.
tell-
We know him.
yeah.
Well,
Just say
yes,
that
but
you
yes,
haven't
but
got
yes,
well
this is-
acquainted with him.
This is so he like. It's a conversation starter thing, not like an I don't know him thing.
Oh well, just say then that we haven't been well acquainted. There you go.
Oh.
That's a very Ragnarvolder thing to say.
All right,
Yeah,
Brad,
Very
what,
acquainted.
what do you want?
My entourage here seeks refuge for the night. Would you have any?
Wait,
Isn't that what we said?
no, this is the guy we're protecting. He's not part of the stable. We're traveling with him.
We're excuse me, Audred. I was just curious. What was your reasoning for wishing to stop at this roadhouse? Are you wishing to resupply, or are we seeking refuge for the night at a slightly safer locale? I'm just curious what you wanted to get out of this stop.
That is why we're here. We need to stock up on food and rations, and the horses need rest, and so do we. The room's already taken care of. I have my room, and there's a couple other rooms that are open. You could have the room next to me, or there's, some of the other rooms around here. I think there's like at least 2 or 3 rooms open. Take your pick. You can't share my room. Sorry,
I wasn't asking to. Oh, and I know we've been traveling together for some time, but the name of San Evancelor Arganash of the great group known as the Great Adventuring Party, known as the Gilded Entourage. That over there, that's Ragnarvalder, who personally I think should be our leader, but we don't have one as of yet. But just know, your caravan is ever safer due to our presence.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I hadn't actually heard of your group, but I mean, there's lots of groups out there that are trying to make a name for themselves.
But we're up and coming.
It's fine. Yeah, I can tell you guys very flashy. You're going to get a lot of attention. Very up and coming. Hope you guys don't die horribly within the next.
Oh, why? Thank you. In this world, that is likely.
Trolls.
That is fair. We took out the froghemoth that attacked the caravan.
We have fought tooth and nail with black dragons, froghemoths.
We're kind of impressive.
I mean, that is a typical week on this trail back and forth. I do this like every month.
Yeah.
You fight black dragons every month?
There have been dragons that have attacked. It's really dangerous, and the dragon cult has been getting more and more aggressive. That's why I hired you guys.
I see. You yourself, to have survived so many perilous encounters, must be quite capable of your own.
I also know when to hire protection. And right now is the time.
Always have protection.
Yes, for we should lock down the premises and make sure nothing's awry.
Indeed. After all, like you said, the cult of the dragon, they're persistent. They are what is the word I'm looking for? They're dangerous. That wasn't the word I was looking for. That wasn't a hard word.
They're probably right behind us in the shadows of the surrounding woodland.
Well, I don't know if we need to be that paranoid, but they have attacked several surrounding settlements and towns. Everyone's heard about it.
Yes, they're quite dastardly. That's for sure.
Enough of the conversation about the frickin'.
Well,
anyway, I need to put these. I need to put our horses up and make sure our wagons are covered and put out of the rain and weather.
And I seek to dine, preferably on something spicy. Something that can burn the chest hair off of a Goliath.
And you get rations.
Well, they have a cook upstairs you can talk to. I don't know if he's going to make any fine delicacies, but I'm sure he's got some stuff to fill your bellies. More than just rations.
What is the schedule for these ones' departure from this location?
We're just staying here for the night.
Splendid.
Thank you.
How is the mead here, from your experience?
Yes.
I don't even know if they have mead here.
Ale?
Never had mead. Ale, yes. There's definitely some decent ale.
Should make a fine substitute.
Yeah. Let's go upstairs and check out this cook.
I wish to speak to the chef as well.
All right, let's see.
So which one of these is our room?
You guys have to pick an open room.
Okay.
Brother, get a bunk with me for the night.
Well, I was thinking about just casting Lehman's tiny hut and staying in that.
You guys could. There's, I think, 9 different rooms.
But yes, if anybody wants to stay in the huts, they are more than welcome to.
I would love.
I'll stay in the tiny hut.
Yep.
But first, a meal. All great heroes need their sustenance.
All right, it's on the second floor in the bottom right corner there.
Cool. Let me.
Well, I guess that is magic. A 10-foot radius dome, but yet 9 creatures, medium or smaller, can fit inside. With you. So you can have a total of 10.
Ragnarvalder cannot seem to go up these stairs.
I seem to be
They gotta
challenged.
switch us to the next map.
Oh, let's see. How do I do that?
You just,
Looks like-
it's a pain. You
Or
have to
it might be
drag
on the
us to the
same
other
map.
map.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just on the second level of this map. I should. Why can I not? Just...
Oh, you should be able to then just drag us to it.
Yeah, I can't. That's really weird. I need to drag you through there or something. I don't-
Maybe the upstairs work.
On that map, or is it on a different? Or is it a different battle map?
Is this
No,
something
it's-
we could just RP for the moment, or is it kind of important that we be on the map?
Okay, if I can drag you there from the battle sheet. If you guys want to go up there to talk.
Yeah,
we're gonna
sure.
go up
That
there.
way I don't have to take all
Yeah.
of you. I just take whoever wants to go up and talk.
I think all of us are going.
Yeah, I think we are too. And
Okay.
Santa likes to eat, so he's definitely going.
Oh yeah, we
What
know.
do you want me to do?
Unless Dahlia plans on staying down.
Really, Sano's like, he's like 6 foot tall and like 150 pounds soaking wet. You don't know how he's not a fat lard, but he eats all the time.
You want to go upstairs and eat? Okay.
Hmm.
Alright. She also wants to go upstairs and eat. There
Let
we
me
go.
do research. Let me do some research for a second.
Actually, I'm 140 pounds and 6 foot.
Oh, you're a beanpole.
All right.
You're
Elves, as a whole, are naturally just lighter for their height than humans are. I took
Really?
that into account, yes. A 6 foot tall elf is lighter than like a 4.5 foot tall dwarf.
Oh, I know that. Well, I'm playing a dwarf in the other campaign.
As you enter the upstairs, you can see one nasty, greasy-looking
I don't-
human.
See anything. I still have a black screen.
That's weird. I don't know.
You should be able to see us. You just fine.
Oh, okay, never mind. I will.
Okay, yeah. I moved over there.
Okay.
Anyway, there's a nasty, greasy human that is in front of a pot cooking and kind of mumbling and talking to himself.
Excuse me, chef.
What you want?
Might I say that some of the patrons downstairs were speaking quite highly of your culinary prowess.
Give me 1 second. There's someone else walking. All right, I'm back. Sorry, go ahead.
He said, I said, there were some patrons downstairs that spoke quite highly of your culinary prowess, and I'm to understand that, you're quite proficient. You can, here's what I'm looking for. I want a meal that could make an elf grow a beard. I want something so hot that it could cause a red dragon to have an aneurysm.
He turns around, takes a big scoop of the slop out of the pot. I'm calling it slop. It's been cooking and simmering for a while. Dumps it into the bowl, turns back around, hands it to you, and says, "There, I'll put her in your chest."
I
And
take
it looks like a little bit of like shredded meat and some bits of potatoes and some vegetables, and what you really hope is like a gravy or broth. And that is what's for dinner.
Can I go into the corner and
bet it's-
start performing?
I bet it's gamey. I take a bite. Is it gamey?
It's gamey,
Ah, okay.
very gamey.
Is it
Fresh
even?
venison and meat and vegetables.
Is it even hot?
It's warm, yeah.
Oh,
It's
is
been
it
simmering in
spicy?
a pot. No,
No.
you definitely feel like it needs some salt and pepper.
Do you have any?
And
Turn this-
Dare I ask for seasonings, chef? Any
He just points
spices?
to the cabinet. He points to the cabinet in the corner. There's literally like salt, pepper, and crushed peppers.
All right, I'm just gonna add a literal shit ton of black pepper and crushed pepper to it.
Jesus.
That along with some salt might make it palatable.
All right.
This one is curious. Where are the other 6 guards that are escorting the caravan? What are they doing?
The other 6 guards for your caravan?
Yeah, there was us plus 6 others, or at least that's what my notes say. Anyways, there's 12 total,
Arthur wanted
including
to
us.
put the wagon and all the stuff away along with the horses, like put the like packages from the wagon into the warehouse and put the horses away and get their rooms, get to their room and all like that.
We're the only. There's nobody else in this area but us and the
In the kitchen, no, it's just you guys. Well, there's maybe like 1 or 2 other, or we'll say 2 other people just sitting and eating some slop. Looks like
Oh,
workers.
there are 2 other people?
Yeah.
Can I go in the corner, sit on this table, and start singing?
You can. Just be aware that the 2 people eating in there are laborers who look very, very poor, wearing like practically scraps of clothing, and probably don't have any coins and are pretty much working for food.
Oh no, the arts are for everybody. May I make a performance?
Oh, of course.
Oh my god. It's still a 9 though.
Actually, that or no, that's not.
There's no crit fails on
That
skill
was a-
checks.
That was a nat 1. It's
Hey,
a mandolin, right?
no crit fails on skill checks. At least per raw, unless you decide to add that. Baldur's Gate gets it wrong.
I mean, he rolled a nat 1, and it's a total of 9. Sorry, but you're very much off key. This is how I am interpreting the 9 out of 10 on performance. You're very much off key. Your mandolin is off key, and the 2 workers who are literally starving stop eating and get up and leave.
You can just use them as body shields later.
Wait. As they're getting up to leave, could I start juggling in an attempt to inspire them to stay and also give them more of a chance to maybe stay around long enough for him to try to improve his performance?
I have to warm up, guys.
I mean, you can try to juggle, but I'm pretty sure the horrible ear noise is going to run them off.
I'm gonna pull out 3 daggers and start to juggle daggers.
All right, you're rolling performance.
Yep. Let's see. Oh my god.
Wow. I feel like you should roll an attack roll on yourself with the daggers.
Should I?
I think you should.
Should you want to roll like a percentile dice to see if like I stab myself in the hand or something?
I mean, if you do, it's just a 1d4. You just go ahead and roll to attack yourself.
All right, let's see here.
Oh, 1 and a 4? How can this not be comically bad?
All right, I missed myself. But what happens to the daggers? It's just like stab into the ground.
It lands in the ground.
That usually doesn't happen.
Whistle Pete is going to turn around, say, "Shut up, stop playing with daggers, sit down, and eat your damn food." Like dealing with the bunch of 5-year-olds.
What's his name?
Whistle Pete.
Whistle Pete.
No,
Yay!
Whistle Pete. Sorry, you guys
Oh, Gristle
introduced
Pete.
yourselves, and I needed to say, mention
Like-
him.
Yay! We got
Like
Gristle
you-
Pete up on here. He made us some of that stew.
I did not make him up.
like beef gristle?
Yes.
Goodness.
So, okay, well, I do that, and you see that my stew is like 50% crushed red pepper at this point, so.
That'll work.
Can I breathe fire on my food, like a little bit, like a candle, so it's warmer?
Oh, could you get mine too, Ragnarvalder? I'd greatly appreciate it.
I mean, that feels right, so I'll allow it.
Awesome. I'll breathe fire.
Alright, let's... Everything?
he said it's either he gets 5 against it or 3.
Hold on a second. Sorry, where were we? Oh. You guys were sitting down to eat.
Yes. Pete, what sort of ale do you have on tap here? Or perhaps any wines or anything?
It's just ale. It's just ale is all we got. Sorry.
Oh, whereabouts?
I think-
Where from? Or does it not really matter?
I think it comes from either Waterdeep or Neverwinter.
I'll have a mug, if you don't mind.
And he points to the keg. That has a bunch of cups around it.
Ah,
He's not a waiter. He's not a waiter.
I see. Very well. I grab a wooden mug or metal mug, whatever it is. It probably tastes like tin or copper. Sure, I'll fill up a thing of ale. Is it even like good ale?
It's decent.
Okay, so this isn't like bottom shelf. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's mediocre. Yeah. So you guys gonna sit in here and eat some stew?
I guess. Do I have to make a Constitution saving throw to see if I don't throw up?
No,
Or
it's
is
just, it's just not palatable.
Huh?
It's kind of
Oh,
gamey.
perfect.
I will make
It's not poisoned or anything. No.
Yeah, I chew on rations. I'm good.
You perhaps have any bread or something to have with this? Maybe some cheese?
He literally throws a roll on. He literally throws like a large loaf on a table.
Oh, well, that's something.
Yeah. While you guys are sitting there eating, and he's running around doing his cooking and shopping and whatnot, you hear him kind of muttering. Well, actually, hold on. Roll a perception check.
Okay. Hey, not horrible.
Anyone else who's eating in there can roll a perception check.
Wow, I'll perceive.
Okay.
What if one is not eating?
Then you're not in there listening.
I roll persuasion. Hold on.
This one is in the room. This one can see and hear.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, and then you will definitely still hear and can roll it.
Do you have the capacity for food, Freya, or no? Could you eat if you
I think
chose
this one's
to?
up there for me. Okay.
No.
Ah, I see.
Alright, so Sano and Balthazar, they can hear him kind of muttering to himself, "Don't get no goddamn sleep from all the critters and the floors banging and knocking and hissing and whispering and all." And he just kind of mutters on and on to himself about that. He's pissed off he hasn't gotten much sleep.
Wait, critters in the floor?
Hmm?
Could you... I couldn't hear it, but over here, you said something about critters in the floor.
Yeah.
Could you elaborate?
I don't know, it's just making noises at night. Not every night.
What sort of noises? Just thumping, tapping?
Yeah, like rats and stuff.
We may be able to help you with this problem.
Uh-huh.
We're pretty good at killing things.
He goes back to cutting.
I see you're still pretty good with the killing, Brohim.
I feel like that's a reference.
That's a
I'm
movie
not getting.
quote.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
movie. It's a movie quote.
Yeah. So I go up to our chef and I say, "Sir, are you sure you wouldn't like to need any assistance? We are quite the capable team." Trying to be persuasive.
I'm sorry. What do you want me to do?
So,
Tell us if you need assistance.
where are you when you hear these noises? Is your room up on this floor? Because that's quite interesting if you're hearing scurrying underneath the floor of the second floor.
Yeah, I sleep here in the kitchen.
Oh, you literally sleep in the kitchen. I'm so
Mhm.
sorry.
Yeah,
Anyway,
he points to his bedroll. He's got a bedroll he rolls out after everyone leaves for the night.
huh. How is there scurrying under the floor of the second floor?
Rats in the walls and shit. I don't know.
And you're positive it's rats. It couldn't be anything more sinister.
Sinister? The hell you think this is?
I've just seen it occur far too many times where the greater threat is much different and more dangerous than one might expect it to be. I
I've
never
been
rule
here
anything
months.
out.
I've been here months. The only threatening thing that I've seen or heard is his singing.
Excuse me, sir.
Well, that's quite rude. I was the one throwing daggers.
And almost put a hole in
And
the
besides, if my notes can kill this issue you have, this might be able to solve this little scurrying problem.
Okay. Well, good luck with that.
Under one condition, you give us a chance for another performance upon our success.
Yeah.
Sure. He's kind of weighing it, but he says sure.
We should ask around, see if any of the other patrons have, can offer any more information.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Or it's also entirely possible we're making more of this than it actually is. We tend to do that, but... Okay. Should we check out the first floor again? Ask some of the denizens that we'll find down there? I say this to the group.
Sure, why not?
Can I
Well,
press my ear? Can I press my ear to the wall to see if I hear anything?
You can. Yeah.
I asked
Do I?
the
You ask what?
while he's doing that, I asked the hey cook, is there anybody else who stays here with you, or is it only you?
Nope, just me.
And
Interesting.
who else lives here?
Let's see. He'll mention Bog Luck, the one who's in charge.
What's his name?
He's a camp Bog Luck. He's the camp superintendent. He's barely half orc.
Can you spell that for me?
Yes, I can. There it is.
Oh, spelled how it sounds. Okay. And the cook is human, right? Or is he a half orc? Okay.
No, he's a human.
Named Gristle Pete.
Correct. That's his name.
Where can we find Mr. Luck at the moment?
Let's see. Well, he is right now directing some of the laborers to move stuff into the warehouse.
Could we speak to him?
You can. He would be like right down over here directing people to move stuff into the warehouse.
Okay, I say we go talk to him.
Okay.
Bog Luck, I presume.
Ah, yeah? What do you want? He says because his teeth are like underneath, sticking out from underneath his lip, bottom or top lip.
This is my orc voice. This is the voice
Yeah,
I do
this is
for
my
orcs.
approach. Yeah. Right.
So, I talk to him and I say, like, we heard, some murmurs from your chef upstairs about some scurrying in the wall and some noises at night. We wanted to ask you a few questions if you have the time.
Alright.
Can you describe these noises? Are they loud, quiet? Do you hear any distinguishing sounds that might lend some credence or at least give you some insight into the identity of this mysterious scurrying?
The rats, stupid. You ain't seen no rats before. Ah.
You know, I
Are the
say
wa- are
this
the
again
wagons-
to the group. Are we making too much of this?
Are the wagons we are guarding being unloaded, or are they staying loaded for the night since we're leaving in the morning?
I believe they're being unloaded for the night.
And stuff is being stored where?
In the warehouse. It's like right
This one.
here is the warehouse.
This one will prefer to stay with the goods that we are guarding. This one will not have a room.
Smart.
You're not really allowed to stay with the goods. They get locked up. At least people don't want you in there with their goods.
People are
Right.
charged with guarding these goods.
He won't be there with the goods.
Oh yeah, he won't be there. He's not there.
He's never anywhere.
You good?
So this red door is the warehouse door then?
What's that?
The red door is that a door in front of me?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it is. It works too. And the stairs next to me are the stairs we went up to go to the kitchen.
Yeah, to the kitchen.
What about
Kitchen.
what about those stairs? Where do those go to the same place?
Let me see. Those go to right here.
Should we try that way? See if we find anything of interest? Watch this be like were-rats or something.
I'm going to look over here.
What the fuck?
Where are you looking?
Like in these stables up to the north end of the.
Oh, those aren't the stables. Stables are down south. So you're looking up at the rooms. Yeah, those are the different rooms.
I'll go to the
Margaret's
stables.
at the top left corner. Bog Luck's room is at the bottom left corner.
I want to check this room that I'm over by.
I'll check this room.
I walk in. What? Oh, it's hay. Okay.
I see. Hey.
The rooms aren't private. They all have bunks for at least 4 people, and the larger rooms sleep 6. They contain like trunks and wooden floors covered with rushes. None of the locks have doors on them except for bog locks.
Alright, I want to check this door.
I look in this door. I see nothing but hay
Hay.
and bunks.
Alright, I check
Hey.
this door.
You can't go in
Hey.
there because that door's locked, so you actually can't go. I don't know why I'd let you in there, but yeah, that room's locked.
Oh, the
It's
bottom
called
left?
room. Yeah, bottom left is locked. All the other rooms are like not locked, and you can just go into them.
Oh, okay. Well, then I can't go in there. Alright. What about this big door over here?
That's the stable.
I want to check the stables. Maybe someone's like eating
Yeah,
a
let's go to
horse
the-
right now or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Santa,
can-
let's go to the stable.
It's actually kind of nicely warm in there compared to the rest of the area because of the body heat of the horses and mules in the building.
I'm sure it
There's also,
smells horrible.
Yes, there's also 4 stable boys that take care of the animals and also sleep in there.
I would ask, are the stable boys there?
Yeah.
Excuse me, we're a traveling adventuring party. The Gilded Entourage. If you haven't heard of us, you will. Anyway, we're investigating some strange noises that have been occurring at night. People say it's just likely just rats, but we just want to make sure before we leave in the morning that no one's in danger. We were hoping we could pick your brains.
Why would anyone be in danger from rats?
Well, if it is truly only rats, then they would not be. But we're just being cautious. Have you heard or seen anything strange?
One of them will speak up. Hello, sir.
Hello. Sound of Ancellor Arganash, by the way.
Oh, they call me Wump.
Mump?
Well, I'll spell it for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought it was mop.
No, Wump. He thinks
Also,
that-
why am I huge?
Press Control and mouse over yourself and use the middle wheel. You can, I can make myself freaking massive if I wanted to.
Oh my god.
All right, so you're talking to Wump, right?
Yes.
Hello. I do think it's a little odd that anything used by the road builders needs to be locked up.
Anything used by the rope builders?
Road builders.
Oh, rope
Right.
builders. Like the equipment?
Well, supplies and stuff. So there's the warehouse, and then there's the strong room, and the strong room gets locked.
I turned to Sano. Sano, I think we should go in there and look.
Where is this strong room?
It's right next to the warehouse, and I'll ping it for you so you know what I'm talking about right there.
Thank you so much for your time, Wump. You have been extremely helpful.
Hey, Wump, don't tell anyone that we were here asking about this. And I fling him a gold piece.
He catches it, winks at you.
Oh, and hey, Wump. You're doing great. I just feel like you needed to hear it.
He goes back to sweeping.
Was he like a kid or like a teenager, young adult?
We'll say like 14.
Okay. I'm just gonna be like, good kid. Seems like a good kid.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Ragnavaldr's excited.
Yeah, I want to see the strong room. Is this the strong room that Mr. Green Shadow is next to?
He's next to the warehouse. Maybe he's blocking it. Why can't I just slide him in there? Ah!
You gotta open the door.
Oh, is that all? How do I do? Oh.
Alright, warehouse. What do we see?
You said, what do you see in the warehouse?
Si, senor.
Well, the warehouse door was just latched but unlocked, so when you go in, you just see stuff like food and fodder for animals, stuff like that that shouldn't be exposed to the weather. It's not like the wood and lumber and nails and all like that. That's in crates outside.
And
This is more like food and stuff like that.
And this door here is locked, you're saying?
Correct.
Not for long.
Friar.
Now, realize there are like laborers and workers putting stuff away in there, so they'll see if you just go picking at the lock. Like there are people in this room
In the warehouse
organizing
right now.
stuff away. Yeah.
Okay.
How tall is this door?
Normal, like 7-foot door.
Oh, okay. What's the move here?
Is there like a peephole or anything on this door, or no?
Not really.
No? Okay.
No people.
What time of day is it? Or night?
Fairly early in the day.
You think we should? I turned to Santa.
Early
Do
afternoon.
you think we should return later in the evening when
We're
all
saying this
these
quietly, of course, right?
people... Oh yeah, very quietly.
I mean, now there are workers and dog luck around here. If you want to ask about the strong room.
Right, but that would just give them reason to suspect that we might investigate it later if we were to ask about it.
This is true.
Oh,
The
I have an
goods that
idea.
we're guarding. The goods that we're guarding, are they in the warehouse or they're in the locked room?
Most of your stuff is in the warehouse. Basically, the locked room is for like money and valuables and stuff like that people want locked away.
To sort of cement the fact that we came in here for a good reason, I'm gonna ask one of the workers. Excuse me, sir. Did the goods of the gilded entourage make it in here? I see. Looking kind of confused.
He just
High
like-
Road Wagon. The goods consigned by the High Road Wagon Company.
Charter Company, High Road Charter Company.
I wrote Charter Company.
He shrugs his shoulders. He's one of the laborers. The ones in there are like most of the laborers for the Cult of the Dragons wagons. You'd have to ask one of the guys that you came with Ardred.
I see.
Ah,
At the very
well.
least, now they feel like we walked in here for a reason, so, okay.
Yes. Oh well. I guess I'll go ask our leader. Thank you for your time, and I walk out.
I would convene with my brother and Dahlia, since I don't know if they're privy on all of this stuff. Basically, catch them up and mention the fact that,
I would have came with you.
Oh, you would have? Okay. I'm gonna tell them we should definitely return here after nightfall. Something is amiss, I can feel it.
I want to bring you here. Come back there. Is your Discord working? You use the Discord on your phone. I thought you got Discord on your phone too. Yeah, she says she agrees to for entering back at night.
Okay.
Perfect. In the meantime, shall we train? Do other things, perhaps?
You know, I would like to attempt to become a little more acrobatic. We do have the day.
Hang on one second. Just gotta mute. Yeah. What you want to do? Oh yeah.
If Santa wants to become more acrobatic, I will give you tons of backflip lessons.
Perfect. Perfect.
Who was I training in stealth? I can't remember.
Oh, you were training me.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure, like, I mean, I'm in a pretty good place with that for now. So, like, I was gonna see if I can go ahead and get Sano started on his acrobatics training.
All right. Did you guys not do it yet?
Do what?
Start acrobatics? I thought that everyone had started their training.
Oh, we didn't start acrobatics because I was busy being trained in stealth last session.
Did you finish training and stuff?
No, I'm at D10.
All right, you could just do another day of doing D10.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's you try to get your thing first, and then we'll worry about mine.
Okay.
I want to train like 3 things at once.
So is that just one more D10 roll since it's like a day, or?
Yeah, that's just one D10 roll.
Please be a 10. Fuck. Fuck, no!
Nope.
Womp womp.
Okay, I think I figured it out.
You got it, honey?
I think so. Like, as long as I'm not on your speaker, so that's good.
I have to roll a 10, right?
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, well.
And then an 8, and then a 6, and then a 4.
I'm close.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier than doing a D20. A 20 on a D20. All right. All right, so hours passed without any incident. And then, I mean, we can go ahead and say it's over to nighttime. You guys have gotten a nice short rest in. Not that you're trying to short rest.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. No, we do have something that can break this up. I almost forgot to do this. So, remember earlier when a cultist got murdered? Like one of the cultists got killed at night?
I think I
That
remember.
they suspected us.
Mm-hmm. Well, one of them is going to approach the troop with a little crowd behind him and point. It's going to point right at Green Shadow. Say, you! I know you murdered my friend. I challenge you to a fight to the death. And he's doing this in front of everyone.
My phone is still picking.
Alright, let's turn it on. You'll just have to speak louder when you want to talk, and I'll turn it towards
Yeah,
you
it's
so it'll
kinda-
pick your voice up as well.
Echoing, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably easier that way.
I
turned it
just
so you got a picture.
reassuringly say to Friar, do you got this? Or do we need to step in?
Quickly, I run to Green Shadow and give him an inspiration.
Actually, I have an inspiration already.
No, Bardic.
Oh, what's the difference?
Inspiration is just used for advantage. Bardic Inspiration,
Okay.
you add a dice to a roll of your choice. Do you have this, Freya, or do we need to step in?
If this one wishes
No.
to sacrifice itself upon my swords, then this one shall die. I do not wish to kill this one, but if this one wishes to die.
Beat his ass!
Alright, they kind of make a nice little circle there in the middle of the roadhouse. A lot of the others crowding around to watch.
I don't know why it is you suspect my friend, though.
He's the sneaky one.
We already settled this. You yellow-bellied, low-calorie, milk-drinking son of a gun.
Low-calorie milk drinking? What? Yeah,
Alright.
sick burn, Ragnarvalder.
Alright, roll initiative, Green Shadow.
This is ugly.
Oh wait, hold on. You know what I would love to do, but this would get flagged on YouTube for copyright if I did.
Combat tracker. What the heck?
Yeah,
Yeah, we got it, buddy. We got it.
Just making sure.
Trying to
Is that
add
from-
the fucking guy to the combat tracker. And it's not.
Is that from the 7th game?
Yes, Final Fantasy VII.
Could you do Duel of the Fates?
What's that? Oh, like from
So
Star
would you
Wars?
do it? Yeah, for this encounter.
I can't
Hello,
Hey, I can't drag him to the combat tracker.
Who?
The veteran. It's just supposed to be a veteran I'm supposed to bring in.
He's in there.
I see him.
Oh
Where?
yeah, we see him.
He's got
I
an
can't-
initiative of.
No, I can see him on the combat tracker. I can't see him on the map. I'm trying to add him to the map.
Oh, you
Oh.
have to drag his icon
Oh,
from the combat
never mind, I
tracker
got
to
it.
the map. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You guys
All right.
square off then.
This needs some truly epic battle music. This one's called All History is Vengeance. I got a feeling about this one.
I'm going to stand right over here, and I'm spending all of my time heckling the ever-loving shit out of this cultist.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Can I try to, without them noticing, can I cast Haste on Friar Green Shadow?
I think that would mean us interfering from the rest of the group
How would they know?
because they're not that stupid.
Friar, come here, just come here for a second. I just wish you good luck.
I realize that interference means that everyone else is going to jump in. Let's say it needs visceral, somatic, and material. So that means that if you cast a spell on them, they're all going to know.
If they see my hands.
Yeah, they can also hear it too.
Doesn't say what the verbal component is. It just means I have to speak. As I say to him, I wish you Godspeed in your battle.
They would probably know the verbal for it.
Yeah, they would know it. Then it's going to turn into a big thing. I'd say just let them fight it out. Like, I mean, it's up against a veteran.
Can I try to
Hey, he's
stand?
got it.
Can I try to stand somewhere hidden?
I mean, you can try, yeah.
Just for a little silvery barbs action in case I need to. Alright, fine. Do your thing. You got it.
All right.
Make him hurt!
All right, you're up, Green Shadow. With 21 initiative.
You know what? I'm just gonna burn the standard inspiration that I have because then I can re-roll that, right?
You could use the bardic
Yes.
inspiration and add like a D10 to it. Or is it a D8?
I'll save that.
Remember.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
It's an 8. I'll save that in case it gets ugly. Oh shit! What? That was supposed to be damage, not attack. I'm sorry. Or yeah.
All right, so you rolled one attack to hit, right?
Yeah, and I did hit, and then I rolled another
Yeah,
attack.
fine,
Which,
just go ahead and roll the damage on him.
yeah. Then
Alright.
my offhand attack.
Mm-hmm. Definitely hits.
And then Dread Ambusher lets me make one additional weapon attack, and if I hit, it does an additional D8 of damage.
All right.
God damn it. There it goes. Plus an additional D8 here. Oh, I guess I just roll it in the chat.
All right. So add an extra 7 damage to him.
Do you yield?
Yeah, he's hurting.
Do you yield?
Hell no.
That
Is
one
that-
shall die, that one shall yield.
Is that your turn?
Let me see, action, bonus action. I guess I could move, but that would seem strangely cowardly, I guess.
You
Yeah,
can just
you're-
use
there's
like
actually
all
like
of
a
your
group of them
movement
around
to
you.
just like run around him in circles.
Yeah, I guess I can't see how to pass my turn in the
Oh,
combat.
I got you.
group.
I got you.
Okay.
All right, he's gonna go ahead and take his turns. He's like, "You were gonna pay for that, you son of a bitch."
Bitch!
Watch her out.
You little bitch!
And that misses.
That's why you missed. You shouldn't have said anything.
And he missed
That's why you
again.
missed again.
And that's over to your turn.
Okay.
As he misses, by the way, the other crowd members, the other ones you recognize as cultists, are just like, "Ew, ooh, that's not looking good." Like he's whiffed several shots, one to your left side, one to your right side, nothing. Why does it say he's unconscious?
I just cast sleep on him.
Oh.
I guess I have to roll the dice to see if I cast enough hit points to cast sleep on him, so let me do that. Sleep is how many?
Should do it automatically in the actions tab.
That's why I dragged I dragged the effect. I didn't drag the spell. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Use power. Use power. Yeah, there we go.
Says you got to roll 5d8.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know.
You just want to roll 5d8? Yeah, there you go. 27. Yeah. He is asleep then.
The ally of this one should take this one away before this one is dead.
No, you must finish it. Realize there's like a complete circle, like a wall of people around you guys.
They're asking us to execute their ally?
Oh yeah, it's to the death. He started something.
Surely you care more for your comrade than to condemn him to death. We're giving him a chance at life. Do you have no heart?
There would be no honor if he walked away. He would be shamed.
It wouldn't
He's better
be
for him to
walking
die.
away. He's unconscious. He lost. Do you have no greater respect for your own ally's life than to condemn him to death unnecessarily?
Several of the bigger ones will simply step up and poke the veteran down, and then disperse.
Oh, they're gonna try to coup de grace him?
Oh yeah, a couple of them just walk up and.
I'm not
finish
gonna let
shanking
that
him.
happen. If they start walking up to him, I'm walking up.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, that's patently evil. Which
I mean,
Walking
they
up
are
to who?
bad guys.
Walking up to who?
the unconscious veteran. We're doing good guy shit. That's all right.
Yeah.
We're doing good guy
I
shit.
know what we're doing. I didn't know if they were walking the groom fire or what.
All right.
Oh, they're walking up. I'm casting. Hold on.
If I see all of them walk up and even more of them begin to walk up as I approach, I
Yeah,
immediately my sword
they literally have all
explodes
this
into a
purple.
blue energy as I blade sing.
Like they have all these guys circled. That's why I said there's like a circle of guys around there, and several of them are the guards that will initiate if you guys want to try to help them.
Okay, I
Oh,
draw
yeah.
my sword, hold it in front of me, explode into a blue aura, and say, "You all chose this if you stand in our way."
All right, everybody roll initiative.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay.
Am I blade singing right now?
If you want to do that on your first turn of the fight,
Oh, I
I
said I
have to
did
change
it.
your initiative because it shouldn't be all 20s. That's dumb.
Do I need another initiative because this is a new fight, or do I stay on the same initiative?
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm not gonna have that low of initiative against this many enemies. Oh my god. Okay, fine. I'll take the 9.
Jesus.
Lee, do I need another initiative, or
Yeah, probably just roll another initiative.
Can you change my initiative back to 9?
Hang on. What, honey?
Jesus.
I don't know how. Oh, yeah, probably Green Shadow give you an advantage for
But
initiative.
I will add that I
did.
did initiate by activating my blade song. If you don't want to give it to me, I get it, but I did verbalize that.
That's a good thing, right, honey?
so these are not the guards of, or these are the guards.
But did
These
you
are some. These are not all, but these are
The,
some of the guards
Dragon
from the
Cult.
wagon. Yeah.
did you
yeah.
hear me? If
These
you don't
are all
want to,
Dragon Cult guys.
if you don't want to give it to me, I get it. But I did verbalize the blade song that I activated combat, basically threatened them by activating my blade song, by exploding into a blue aura, which is the visual cue that I've always used for having that active.
Yeah, the blade song will also initiate combat.
So would it be active?
Yeah, I'd say that'd be active. That will be the thing that kicks off combat. So you have that active as you start.
Okay, I don't really even care about having a low initiative. The only reason I want a high initiative is so I can... I'm always weakest on the first turn.
Yeah, I got you. And yeah, you did say that was first, and that would literally be what would start the fight. They see you burst and activate this buff, and like you're going for a fight.
Imagine
so they're ready.
Super Saiyan Blue. That's literally what I'm basing the appearance on. Like,
All right,
I had
so-
27 of sleep, so does any of that 27 of sleep carry over
For what?
to this, or is that's gone? Because it wouldn't have taken the whole 27 to put that other guy to sleep, so there would still be for the next lowest guy or the lowest guy or
No,
whatever.
you didn't put the sleep on any other people. Like I wasn't even put
Okay,
these guys
alright.
on the map yet.
Because it's a new combat,
You're
new
just
combat,
trying
new
to
initiative.
Yeah, that's a different fight.
Yeah, new combat, yeah. That
and
was my
are we
brain part.
are we starting this fight where we stand, basically, like wherever your token was when this initiated? That's where you are.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I'd probably let you move like 5 feet or something like that. To change
I'm
position or
okay
something like
where
that.
I'm at. I'll stand back to back with Dahlia.
Yeah. But I actually wasn't expecting. Like, I didn't even bother putting these guys in there in the circle of the fight because I was like, you're just going to kill them and then that's going to be done and they're going to disperse. I wasn't expecting there to be interference.
We can't
or anything
tolerate
like that.
bad guy shit, and who knows? This veteran might be a good guy now. So like,
I know, you little goody two shoes.
Well, I can't cast that spell, goddammit.
What's that?
I can't cast that spell. Holy shit.
You could totally fireball your entire party. Go for it.
Oh, it's not fireball.
Alright, Green Shadow, you're up.
It's something worse than fireball.
let's move 1, 2, taking advantage, and oh Christ Almighty! Here we go.
Oh, hey, Nick, you still have to roll initiative.
Oh,
My bad.
yeah, I didn't realize you hadn't rolled yet.
Yeah, my bad. Hold on.
I would say to my brother, let's keep fireballs here to a minimum. We're not trying to burn down the roadhouse.
Yeah, that would be really bad if you burned down the entire roadhouse.
There we go.
Let's burn down the entire roadhouse.
Oh, yeah, hush!
I would like to say for the record that I definitely would have interfered by casting Vicious Mockery if any of the guards had gotten too close. And probably started this combat anyway. I'm glad it was Santa who triggered the thing.
Yeah, it was kind of a surprise.
I don't like the giant circle that someone's drawing.
What do you mean?
That looks
What do
like
you
a fireball.
No.
You know-
No. That's a different 20-foot circle. For definitely different. Completely different. Totally different.
I will say I do take half damage from fire, and I'm pretty dexterous.
No,
By the way, that circle would set the entire place on fire. And it would quickly set the doors on fire, and then you would be trapped in a burning building
Yeah.
and probably re-rolling characters.
No, action
Alright.
movie. Jump out the window.
Did you already kill somebody?
Yeah, he did. And he's
Already
moved on
killed
to the
one and
next
heavily
one.
wounded another.
Oh, because they're not veterans. Wow.
I just hope there's some left for me by the time my turn comes around.
Oh, there will be.
Alright, your turn, honey.
I'm using my hands to motion to Dahlia to please duck and cover.
No, because it would already been posted when it's coming up the second, so it wasn't there when we followed it up.
Man, these guys have high initiatives. This sucks for us.
I mean, it doesn't come up, it's posted before you log into. If something has been put in the chat before you get
You just have to hit find token. Yeah, there. The find token is on your character sheet. This button right there. Gotta find token. There you go. Here, make it easier to use this.
this could be fun.
I really thought we were here for the night just for a long rest and then going on in the morning.
It's funny how this happens to us.
Not in this campaign.
Ugh.
As Brandon would say, not on this Christian Minecraft server.
Before that adds your strength bonus. What is your strength bonus?
You don't even know who Brandon
What is
is.
that like? Let me see.
Who doesn't?
+5?
Briar.
Oh, no, yeah, he doesn't know who he is.
I think it's +5 damage.
Brendan's to me are like Jeremy's. They're all nothing but trouble.
Well, his name is Brandon, but honestly, you're not wrong.
Where is he? Oh, yeah.
Jeremy.
He's toast. You smoke one, honey.
Am I attracting their attention?
You're always attracting attention.
Oh yeah,
Alright, switch your turn, honey? Okay. Alright. Now the guards get their turn.
hit me, motherfucker. I yell at him with my free action.
He
That's not
ignores
me.
you.
You imbecile, over here.
That's a hit.
Aw.
He can take it. He's stuck. Alright, that's his turn. Discard.
Over here.
That's a miss.
None of these guards want to listen.
Right. Yeah, of course.
This one's attacking poor little Percival. And hits. That's his turn. This guard will actually respond to your prompts.
Hell yeah!
Low, move. Yes. And he's going to attack you. And he's
Hell
gonna miss.
yeah!
And there's another guard.
Over here!
Man, this guy won't shut up. And he goes after you.
Yeah, I won't shut up. You won't hit me!
And it's a hit.
Eh, whatever.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to waste too much for this fight. Alright, it's your turn.
Alright. Since you two were so kind enough to actually follow my instructions, I'm gonna give you a second chance.
Oh.
I'm gonna
If
step over
both
here.
We'll take an attack of opportunity against you, though.
Yep. Try again, come on.
I mean, they will.
Oh, that's cute.
Alright, so that guy...
Where are you going with this, Ragnarvalder?
Oh, I have a
think it's got to do with
beautiful
fire breath.
idea. Oh,
And
that's dope.
this only thing is to be does with fire breath, he has to worry about accidentally setting things on fire. Just a reminder.
Oh, not to worry about that. I'm just making sure. Okay. So I'm not actually here. I'm like 10 feet in the corner. This is just so I can see the map because this is a spell that technically is AOE. If I can-
Before the attack, before you attack, remove the grappled effect from him.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I'm so grappled.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright. Big ass sphere. Let me
What
take
the
my
hell?
allies out of this big ass sphere. If it will let me move the big ass sphere, that'd be great. Thank you. Alright. Dahlia's still in there.
Move it one space over to the left. There wouldn't get Dahlia.
Alright, let me see if I can't bring it down. Let's get myself out of the sphere. And I get that guard too. This is looking pretty nasty. At guard 1, 4, 2, 3, 7.
I'm just gonna. The DM of the other campaign is screaming at me to please just do him a favor and roll the saving throws and all of those things. That is going to take so much time for him to roll that many saving throws.
They're also rolled at disadvantage. Wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Why is it at disadvantage?
Because of the DOS loot.
Oh, okay.
Roll it on them, please. That would be a nightmare for him to have to roll that many saving throws.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
no
not doing
problem.
that. I'll let you figure out.
Guard 12. He failed. This is guard 5. He fails. 1. Probably going to fail, hopefully. Guard 4. Fails. Guard 2. Fails. Guard 3. Fails. Guard 7. Fails.
They all failed?
Wow.
Everyone failed, just to be sure I'm hitting. Yes, each and every one of them is now under the effects of hypnotic pattern. They are incapacitated. and I will do that just for you, so you don't have to worry about that. Rest of my inspiration, bonus action, inspiration. Who can I see? I see our lovely Dahlia does not have inspiration. Actually, no, Sano's coming up. I give Sano inspiration, and that ends my turn. I'll spend the next 10 minutes putting the status effect on everybody.
Nice. That was a good turn.
Alright. So whose turn is it now? Balthazar's?
Is it? Okay, sweet. Yep. Alrighty then.
You guys want to see something amazing? That is right. I can't figure out my point. Right there. That is a cat playing with a toy, and it's marvelous.
Oh.
See it? You see, see him? You see him?
A little bit, yes.
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, Balthazar, you good?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do.
Did they actually
Look at that cat. Cats are the best.
No, it's a single target spell. I don't want to do multiple targets.
Bless you.
Thank you. How long is this thing? Oh. Okay. Sure, let's do that then. Okay, so I'm gonna go
I'll use the
walk
rest of my movement to go
right
down
here. I'm going to how many foot cone? 15 foot cone? Hold on. If I stayed right here. No. What if I stayed here? Nope. I can only get 2 of these motherfuckers with it. Unfortunate.
Do creatures under
We're
the
gonna-
effect of hypnotic pattern, do they break out of it if you hit them?
Who's under a hypnotic pattern?
They're all marked at the combat
None of
tracker.
the
Oh,
None of the
all
ones you're
these-
targeting.
okay.
No, 5 and 12
Right.
are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one is. But if I do that, I fucking hit Percival. Oh my gosh.
Honestly,
Or
I think it's going to be impractical to just try to knock none of them out of it. We can just use it just to deal with them one group at a time, though, basically. Keep some incapacitated and just take on small groups.
Honestly, this will freaking.
Like, I think it's
kinda-
fine to knock a couple of them out.
Yeah, alright, then I'm gonna do this right here, because I really just need to hit mine out. So, I'm gonna use, Icing Death's Frost. At, let's do a 3rd level, maybe? Yeah, let's do a 3rd level.
That might
fuck it.
just freaking kill them.
Fuck it, kill it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, so they're gonna have to make some saves. What's so funny? Alright, I'm gonna throw
nah, I
the
can
save
kill him. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking die. Failure.
That's not a nice thing to call them.
Yeah, they are failures. That actually succeeds.
No, he doesn't. Silvery barbs that bitch.
Yeah, why?
Because I wanna.
Okay, I guess.
Because I wanna.
No, are you even in range?
Yeah, I'm
60
within
feet.
60 feet.
Oh,
Should
yeah,
be.
you are. Alright, I guess
And
you
he
do
has
roll
sight.
this. Let me
Yes, I do.
re-roll this thing.
I'll throw advantage on Dahlia.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
that's
Okay.
great. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, that doesn't matter. He's honestly, it doesn't matter. It won't affect him because he's hypnotic gazed or hypnotic anyways.
It'll knock him out of it. He'll still
No, it
take half
won't.
damage from that.
On a success, takes half as much damage. Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Ragnarwater, who did you give advantage to on their next attack?
Dahlia.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what you thought you heard. Okay.
I want to see a wicked smite.
He wants you to hit one of these guys that has like 15 health
Damn.
for 45 damage in a hit, basically. Watch
So,
them explode.
so guard 12 takes 6 points of damage from that.
I feel like feeling like that's what it's like.
And so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Dahlia wants to throw her javelin of lightning.
Hell yeah.
I forgot
Okay.
you had that.
Yeah.
I forgot you had that. That would be
And I'm-
rude.
So I guess 12 gets hit, what gets knocked out of the gaze. I'm gonna use my bonus action to knock him back 5 feet. And he succeeds on that. That's the end of my turn.
Alright, so this guy is no longer incapacitated. And he's really kind of mad at you. He is going to run at you. He is going to take an opportunity attack. Yep, from Ragnarvalder. I got to pull up Ragnarvalder's character. Not
Oh no, the other,
not Reginald. Yeah,
the other lizard.
The other lizard.
From Reginald.
Both the lizards are our names. That's just to confuse everybody.
Hey, Ragnarvalder was born
18,
first.
let's go! Is he going to murder him when he runs to go attack him?
Yes, he is.
He literally
Hell
told him
yeah.
to run away. Like, nope, you're not going nowhere. Alright, so he's toast. Then it's over to Stano.
Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to keep this going with our just running down the line of crowd control. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. I'm going to get into flanking with Friar Green Shadow.
He would take an opportunity attack from guard number 4.
Bear.
No,
Why?
he's
They're
incapacitated.
incapacitated. Yeah.
No, never mind. Never mind.
They're
He would not.
sleeping.
Stay
So,
sleeping, yeah.
yeah, so I'm going to go at guard 7 with a Violet Flame Blade at advantage.
Okay.
Dagger of Humiliation. And let's do it.
This is the most ridiculous of extermination, OP extermination of some low-level guards with
That-
very little health and only one attack.
Hits. So this was a Violet Flame Blade, so he's going to take the regular dagger damage. Then he's going to take the Violet Flame Blade damage. That's a D8 of fire.
They just have chain shirts and a spear.
And then I'm going to make fire jump to guard 3. So he's going to take this. Then I'm going to go in with... dang, I was really hoping that the one attack would finish off guard 7. But that's fine. Bonus action is going to be the Rapier of Certain Death. This dude's only got 1 hit point left anyway. I just got to hit.
Not their dagger of humiliation.
Alright, I get 3 attacks! Yeah, no, fuck
Yeah, you
that. Yeah.
did.
I'm going in with my second attack against this guy, just a plain weapon attack with a Dagger of Humiliation.
If you're using the dagger, let me pull up the sheet, because I'm imagining you're going to kill him.
Yeah. So-
I love this dagger of humiliation card I made.
I do too. I'm a fan. This is a very nice weapon. One of my favorite weapons I've used, like, across any character, honestly.
I think it's one of the coolest weapons I've made. I haven't made many weapons, though, but yeah.
Alright, he's dead. Executed with the Dagger of Humiliation. And before I stab him, by the way, I would whisper to my dagger, I love you, buddy. Before I stab him with it.
You kind of notice the dagger blushing a little bit.
Oh.
The dagger's
Oh,
blush.
Shucks.
You get a little tingle in your hand. Dagger tingles, just a little tingle, like little vibration.
And after I do the stab, I just say, "That was for you, buddy."
All right, you can roll a d20.
All right, let's see here. An 8. I think I've had this one
An
before.
8.
Maybe not.
Actually,
Kitty cat.
I think you did literally roll an 8. So actually, if you rolled something that you rolled before, I'm giving you the option to just roll something different. So it's something different, because otherwise it's going to levitate on yourself and you're upside down again.
Sure, why not? I'll try again. If you're okay with that, if that's
Yeah. So,
All right.
Yeah, you want to experience the other rolls.
3.
You rolled a 3.
Okay.
Alright. So an eye appears on the back of your head for the next 24 hours. During this time, you have advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight.
Interesting. Okay, that's odd. How do I perceive things? I can't even comprehend how things would look with me seeing in both directions at the same
Yeah.
time.
It's not like you can visualize it, but you have a sense. Now that's something like if someone's behind you, you know they're behind you.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
You're like
well,
a bee.
I'm gonna try to go. Let's see. I used 30 feet of movement because I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. No, I can't get into flanking on guard 8 with Friar, so that's fine. I'm gonna just try to finish off. Yeah, I'm gonna just try to finish off guard 3 with my Rapier of Certain Death and see what I can do with that. Oh no, I'm not. I biffed that attack. Oh, I have my Bardic Inspiration. What do I roll for that? Is it a D8?
Yes, D8.
Yes, it's a D8.
Does a 16 hit?
Does a 16 hit? Hang on. Guard 3 it matches. Does that mean it hits?
If it matches, it
Oh, yeah.
hits.
Alright, it hits. Roll damage on him.
Thank you, Ragnarvalder.
That
Oh,
was literally
yeah.
exactly what you needed.
Okay, so
How do you kill this guy
this
with your
is
rapier?
this is gonna be just continuing on from the Violet Flame Blade. This is gonna be the human firework. So as I impale him with the rapier, I will follow that with a slice of the dagger that'll go clean across his head, severing his head. He gets a rocket that shoots out from his neck hole, shooting his head into the air and explodes in purple colors.
Feels strange, but I'll allow it. By the way, if I forget to ask you how you kill somebody and you had something in mind, feel free to be like, hey, can I describe this murdery, gory death scene?
I've been a little lax on my Mortal Kombat style executions. I'm going to try to bring those back.
But everyone can stylishly eviscerate their enemies or whatnot.
So, let's see. Then, with that, I'm just going to go 5 feet up this way, so that way if somebody goes over there to attack these guys, it'll be in flanking, and that's the end of my turn.
Alright, over to guard 5, who is still... Wait, is he not... Yeah, he was incapacitated. Never mind. He's incapacitated, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, over to guard 1, who's also incapacitated. Over to Reginald, who has flanking on guard 9, and he's here for it. He's here for some murder death time. He's going to do a dagger attack on this guy. Actually, I forgot he uses daggers too. Oh, that was almost a nat 20! Oh. That was for 6 damage. And then His alchemical homunculus is also going to make an attack. Let's see, what is this? +4 to hit. So 9 + 4 is 13. Oh, he's going to miss. Okay, that is unfortunate. Man, I don't think he's going to do anything with his bonus action, really. He doesn't need to. And then that's his turn, and the alchemical homunculus' turn. Alright, over to you, Green Shadow. Chaz?
Chaz, you
Sorry, I muted my headset like a fool.
It's fine.
You fool!
How dare you? What?
Move. Offhand attack. Let me see. Action, bonus action, part of my movement. Should we allow the balance to live?
Oh, these guys are toast.
Yeah.
Does it look like they're even, despite, you know, how badly we're thrashing them right now, does it look like they would back down?
Well, the other 4 are paralyzed. The last ones that you killed were really starting to sweat and panic as you guys surrounded them and murdered them. The last one screamed, "No, please, no!" as Green Shadow literally sliced his throat open.
Are these cult
So,
members,
I mean-
though, right? Like, these are cult members,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Oh.
these are bad guys. They're cult members.
Okay, I feel a little... I don't feel bad about killing them, then. Again, I might be good, but I'm chaotic good. So...
Are you, though?
Neutral. I'm perfectly fine with murder.
Think about it this
I
way.
feel like
I
you're
would
lawful
define...
good, lawful good, and then evil.
What, me? I'm not evil.
No, Nick. It's
Oh.
like evil, lawful good, lawful good, lawful good, lawful good.
You think I'm lawful good? No, I'm definitely chaotic good.
Uh-huh.
You think I'm lawful?
I mean, I just call it like I see it.
What's
Oh,
lawful
no, I'm
about
not
me?
I'm not going into your character sheet, changing your alignment. I'm just saying this is what I'm observing.
What is lawful about Sano?
I mean, when have you broken the law?
So it's not necessarily about breaking the law. It's about
It
your
does-
sense of
that
justice.
one does carry a
It's about-
badge.
It's about like your sense of morality, right? Like lawful good would be like the Punisher, Robin Hood, are like 2 different extremes of lawful good.
No. Punisher is not lawful good.
100% is lawful good.
No, he doesn't follow the law.
Or no,
at all.
I mean
He
chaotic good.
murders
I meant chaotic good. I meant chaotic good. And
people.
Robin
He might
Hood
be
also chaotic
He's
good.
doing good any way he wants.
That's kind of Sano's whole mentality.
Robin Hood is neutral good. He's not even trying to murder people. He's getting good people their money back by stealing it because he is completely ignoring the law, but he is not doing anything actually chaotic or evil.
I would
Not
say
really
he's
going
chaotic
for
good.
it. I would say neutral good. Like, he just doesn't care about the law.
But
Yeah, you gotta
you're
click the
saying-
advantage button though, honey. You can re-roll it if you want.
You're saying rag?
Well, not
Is-
your hit though.
Lawful?
Theoretically, that should have been my next goal.
One thing I
Never
will
been
say
more
though is
insulting.
Sano doesn't mind killing blatantly evil people. If there's somebody that doesn't have a shred of goodness in them, yeah, they can die for all I care.
More attack then.
Ooh,
That money.
And
Yeah.
that with my freaking backhand roll.
Who was that at guard 5?
I think, yeah, it's gotta be a guard 5.
Guard 5 is
Smite.
toast.
Alright.
And with a smite on it?
It was with her bad hit. Yeah, she can smite as well. But she rolled the D4 twice, right?
Can we add an extra brutality effect for when you damage somebody, if the amount of damage you do is double their max HP? Because she might do that on this.
Yeah, go ahead and roll 2d4, honey. You know how to do it?
Is this the blunt end?
Yeah. So she did 5, but you can also, you want to use the
That's
smite
the
on it,
second
honey?
time she's crit with the butt end.
Okay. I figured you'd want to use the smite. Alright, I'm marking off roll 2d8.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought the base damage for the smite was 2d8, and that a crit at
Yeah.
a first level would be 4d8.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's right. 4d8, honey.
Oh my god, this dude's about to be dead as fuck.
Yeah, because with the crit, if you do but if you're doing a smite, then that crits as well. So instead of 2d8, it's 4d8 for the smite damage on the crit. So
Yeah, that's
roll
why we
2d8.
always say if you're a paladin and you crit, you should 100% smite on all of your crits.
First level.
Smite is 2d8, and it gets doubled for a crit, which is 4d8 of bonus damage anytime that you get a critical hit if you use smite. So go ahead and just roll 4d8s. We're not lying to you. No, I can do this right here. Grab it. Oh, okay. Sorry, we'll take yours. So,
Ooh. Oof.
I hate this guy.
Oof.
wow. I would too.
We're probably still gonna kill him.
It is, because we're adding in your strength bonus, which I think
Did
is...
you put the 2d4 already?
I did not. So your strength bonus is a, what, +5?
10. It's still 17 damage. Still kills the thing.
Yeah, it's still 17 damage on a guy that had 11. No, he's still... wherever you
But
hit
how
him
awesome
with
would it
the
have been if it had
weapon-
been like 36, though? On something with 11.
Yeah, it's actually 18 damage on someone who has 11 health. What is that? Guard number 5? Yeah. No, he's doubly dead. Whatever parts you hit him with literally explodes right in front of your white light.
Still have two more attacks. Like, I only used 10.
Yeah, you still have another attack that could very well kill someone if you run up to that guy. Number 1 is in your range now. That's the nice thing. Even if it's the blunt end that hits or whatever and is low damage, like you can still add a smite on there and demolish a ball.
That could work out for me, because if guard 1 has any health left over, I could throw the extra Violet Flame Blade damage on it and finish it off.
If you're one to throw the spear, let me see. Hang on, I'm going to draw a line.
I'm supposed to put the other two in there. If I throw it at first, too.
Maybe if you step like right up here. Let's see. At least hit those two. I'm thinking.
See if there's any angle that works for all. I don't think realistically you could get all 3.
No, I think you gotta hit 2 of them with it right now.
It has, like, it's not like 5 foot wide. And
Actually, hang on.
I thought the scheme of whatever that's right. Had
Yeah, look, like,
not like cone.
yeah, I guess it's 5 foot wide. Actually, it's yeah.
I thought that the line of the spear was basically just the size of the spear.
No, if she aims it at number 2, it'll be a 5 foot wide line that would actually hit 1 and 4. Yeah, like basically it's going to be between here and then here. It's 5 foot wide. Like that arrow is just the middle of it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess so. Like
I
a
forgot the
full-on
concept of
beam.
straight line. It's a 5 foot wide beam, basically. Alright, so roll to attack guard 2. That's a hit. And then I believe for this that the other two have to make a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw.
Don't they fail automatically if they're incapacitated?
Or at least at disadvantage. Gotta be.
I think they
Yeah.
fail automatically, but we can check.
1, 4, and 2.
Well, yeah, because they can't move if they're asleep.
Is that the only status condition they suffer from, incapacitation?
No, they take damage. I think they just take
Oh,
less
I
damage.
know. We're trying to figure out whether incapacitated 5e, how it interacts.
Roll in.
Okay, here we go. All it says is an incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. That's it. That's all it does.
Then they automatically get full damage.
So does that mean that they would that they would have disadvantage then or
As
anything, or
janky as it sounds, they just make the rolls normally by rules as
no? Oh,
written.
okay. All right. In that case, these two failed and the third one passed. So I was getting ready to roll twice because I thought it'd be at disadvantage, but he's not at disadvantage, so he rolled a 19 to start. So each creature in the line, including the target, must make a saving throw or else it's 46 lightning damage on the field, save and half as much on the.
It's not that they. Hey, they're not incapacitated. They're charmed. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, no, they are incapacitated. They're charmed and incapacitated.
It's 20 damage to the first two, and then 10 damage to the second one, plus the damage of the actual javelin, which you can roll on number 2. Okay, I'll just go ahead and roll the damage. Oh, never mind, you got it. Okay. Okay, so that's 9 plus 10. Yeah! You just juiced these motherfuckers.
All of them?
Well, the first two took 20 damage, the next one took 10 plus 9 from the spear hitting them in the gut. And so they are all three pretty much nuked. The first two are flies, the other one is shish kebab.
Aww. You hear an audible, like, sigh of disappointment from Sano as I'm like, they were mine!
I wanted to drop concentration on hypnotic pattern, wake them up just as they wake up to a shatter. And now they're all dead.
Yeah, they were all dead already, bro.
I glanced
they died right there.
I turned to Dahlia and raised my arms up with my loot in one hand. Shoulders shrugged.
And I thought only Sir Reginald did this.
Any threats?
No, she definitely got those 3 kills. I'm sorry, Reggie. Or not Reggie, Rag. No, he was going to try to kill
What are the
you.
warehouse workers doing? What is the half-orc doing? What's happening?
What's going on?
What are the warehouse workers doing, and what is the half-orc doing? It's just been massive slaughtering here.
They watched the fight, and now they're going back to work.
So okay, been there, done that for them.
Yeah, they're going back to work with a little bit of begrudging respect. Where'd Nick go? Oh, there he is. Welcome back. Yeah, the rest of the people there, they really, a lot of them don't really like the cultists anyway. Like, they think those guys are assholes.
Oh, I'm sorry you all had to witness this.
They're kind of like, there's some begrudging respect now that you mopped up a whole bunch of, guards and the veteran and all. Alright. So,
shit.
These ones did not desire to kill those ones. Those ones brought their own death upon themselves.
Indeed they did. We gave them a chance for egress.
I need some water bad, so we need to take like just a little 5-minute break.
Yeah, I need to use the bathroom.
Break. Yeah.
I've returned. No one else has.
I never left.
Oh,
Yeah, I never left either.
I have booze and an omelet. And my cat who wants my omelet.
Uh,
Now you want to give me attention. Let me see if I can anger it. No, I can't. Oh, do not. No. Stop stepping on my keyboard. The cat's evil. But he makes a nice hat. Oh no. That's not gonna work. He's not comfortable. Never mind. Here you go, buddy.
yes, my
Get out!
My
No,
dogs
you
would not
cannot
stand
have
for
the
that.
omelet. You cannot have the omelet.
Why
Chris,
not?
I love omelets.
I got an omelet from Aldi. And I'm trying them for the first time.
Is it just pre-made and then reheat?
Yes. Chris?
Huh.
No. No, stop it. No, Chris. You cannot have the omelet. Stop it. I'm holding his face.
Have you guys ever eaten at J. Christopher?
No.
I
What
have
is
it.
It's like a brunch chain. They have really good omelets. Though I get this thing called the Huevos Avocado, which is like a cross between like Huevos Ranchero and it's like a cross between Huevos Rancheros and Eggs Benedict. And it's good. So it's basically all the things you would expect on like a Huevos Ranchero, but in the form of an Eggs Benedict. So they it's avocado, sour cream, pico de gallo, a poached egg, on top of like an English muffin. It's literally it's a cross between a Eggs Benedict and a freaking Huevos Ranchero, which are like two of my favorite brunches. So
This is
win-win.
actually really good.
Hey, cat.
Chris, please. You cannot have my omelet. Stop.
What kind of omelet is it?
It appears to be a 2-cheese... Chris! It appears to be a 2-cheese omelet. Get... No. Stop it! Going the other way does not make it better. Stop. It's a 2-cheese omelet from Aldi.
Okay.
A pack of four for $2.30.
Wow.
Do you live in a dorm? Is that your dorm?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're allowed to have a dorm. You're allowed to have a cat on campus?
No.
Oh, so they don't know.
Oh yeah. Well, they don't care.
Okay. So you're not supposed to have a cat in your dorm, but you do anyway.
You can do any.
Yep. Chris.
You can do anything you can get away with.
Exactly. I knew someone who outside of the building, if you look outside and you look real closely from the interstate, you can see a weed garden growing in the windowsill.
Oh, really?
2 floors down. Yes.
So you don't have what's the name of the student that's like in charge of the dorm on campus? I forget what they're called.
The RA.
Yeah, your RA. Like, do they know that you have a cat?
Oh, yeah.
They do, and they don't care.
Yep. Sometimes you get lucky and you get a good one. Other times you get some people that care too much, and sometimes you get ones that don't care enough. Chris, please. Come here.
Is that a kitten? How old is
He is I think he's a year old. We don't know because we adopted. Stop stealing my omelet.
That wins.
That does not win because the omelet. You asshole! No, I'm going to hold you again. You're not getting my omelet. I'm going to tantalizingly have it in front of you, and you're not going to get it.
That cat is tenacious.
He's very food motivated.
All of ours are too. Our cats love food.
No.
How long have you had him?
He's about a year now. He's a sweetheart.
Alright, guys, I'm back. We're going to try to wrap up in like a half an hour, by the way.
Okay.
Like around 10:30. So if you guys start another fight, we probably won't finish it.
I mean, I don't
you
plan
get
on
these-
starting another fight, but
I didn't plan on starting this fight.
I plan on finishing them, that's for sure.
You did a good job finishing the fight.
Does the cult not know better by now? I say that,
They
but I'm
really
sure they
don't.
got some badasses sitting in reserve.
Yeah.
At this point, I think the Colt is like Team Rocket.
What's
You
that?
just kind of see them everywhere, and every time you fight them, they just fail horrifically.
Nah, I don't provoke the DM.
I'm provoking the DM on purpose.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm glad you didn't.
I said
hear
the
that.
Colts are. Okay, I guess I won't repeat it. I'm not allowed to.
He was
Alright, so what's
provoking
everybody
the
doing now?
DM. Is what he was doing.
Oh.
Now I think we just wait till nightfall and check out that room. That's my vote.
Alright, can't do. This was like in the afternoon when this happened, so you guys can, if you want to, take a short rest or whatnot.
Yeah, I
Fairly
would take a
fairly
short
safe.
rest.
Can I roll another D10
Or what?
for training if we get an, or is that just a once a day thing?
I think that's like a once a day. It needs more time than just a short rest.
All right.
Well, I've actually taken enough damage. I'm going to roll a hit die and see if I can recover that back. Just in case.
There you go.
That's all we're going to wrap up.
I mean, I get them back anyway, right? So might as well.
Indeed. Thanks to Reggie
Oh,
as well.
Right. I mean, in case we end up in another fight before we have a long rest.
Mhm.
In case we get bodied again by Renly.
It's better than having to burn a spell slot.
I mean, I feel like as of right now, our standing with Renly is mostly favorable.
Oh yeah, he really likes me. Maybe a little bit too much.
He'll work with you begrudgingly. And you may see him again.
I hope we
I
do.
didn't-
You know what? I bet
I
I bet deep down he's a nice guy.
I did introduce those characters with the intent of them popping up occasionally to annoy you or gift you or challenge you or whatever.
One of these days, I'm going to challenge Renly to a duel.
At this point, he'd
Didn't
probably
work
say
out.
yes.
Didn't work out very well for the veteran.
Yeah, no, he got messed up. I mean, he was just a veteran. I didn't even put in the badass veteran.
I tried to let him live. I did.
For today,
That's true.
everything was just off the module with no modifications. None of my personal touches. You know,
It's kind of interesting.
You know, it doesn't have my personal touch if somebody doesn't go down in the first 2 rounds. All right. So, what are you guys doing now? Now
This
that
is
it's,
calling.
well, we can say it's nighttime.
This is Connie.
Cute.
I guess we gonna take a long way. Well, actually, no. We were gonna go search that one building. I guess now that
Yeah, we were gonna break into the strong room.
Under cover of darkness.
Yeah. Before we go do that, I am going to ritual cast the Lehman's tiny hut, and I'm not gonna do it in a room. I'm actually gonna do it in the middle of the bottom floor.
What now?
I am ritual casting Lehman's tiny hut, and I'm gonna put it in the middle of the floor, in the middle of the room, in the bottom floor.
So you're not trying to hide it?
I mean, It's literally an invulnerable thing. The only thing if they can dispel magic, that's the only thing that can really take it away.
Man, I don't understand what you're trying to do with it. Like, what's the
I'm
purpose of it?
ritual casting it in the middle of the floor, in the main room, on the bottom floor.
Hold on. Here?
Yeah, he's just saying he's not gonna put it in one of the rooms. He's just literally in the
Okay,
middle
yeah,
of
yeah,
everything,
okay.
just gonna
I
drop.
thought he was, like,
the
trying
hut.
to say he was going to use it to, like, block an opening or something like that, or block a door or
No,
whatever.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Alright. So what are you guys doing now?
I'll just walk around a little bit and just test the waters. Like, how are people hating us because this happened? Indifferent? What's
No,
going
pretty
on?
indifferent.
Oh,
Do we get any like fist bumps or thumbs up or anything?
Yeah, some of the other people are like, nice, wreck those guys. Yeah, no, they don't. They actually, the cultist guys are kind of dicks, so they actually don't have too much of a problem with you murdering. The cultists are still giving you dirty looks. What's left of them?
I'm just gonna like say to
And
the
what about-
group what we're all thinking. What are they gonna do with the bodies? They plan on hiding them, and where?
Yeah, Boglux directs some workers to toss them out.
Okay.
how's the half-orc's attitude towards us now?
Still indifferent.
Oh, all right.
We told you that we were impressive.
Who are you telling this to?
Bogluck.
Oh. He just kind of like gives you a side eye and gives you a thumbs up and moves on about his day.
In fact, probably most
Actually,
likely
if
some of the
it's
most
late,
impressive adventurers that you've ever encountered, I would think.
If it's nighttime, everyone's going to their beds.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Before
Okay.
we start our nighttime adventures, I will give it's called Eyes of Night. Who doesn't? I know Dahlia doesn't have night vision or dark vision. Anybody else not have dark vision?
You don't have dark vision? I thought she does because she's an ASMR.
Oh, well then never mind.
I think it's literally just Ragnarok is the only one. Yeah, she has dark
I
vision.
think ASMR do have dark vision.
Yeah, she does. Literally,
so
Ragnarok
weird
is the
to
only one who
me
does.
that Dragonborn don't have dark vision. They're literally reptilian.
Well, they do in 24.
Okay.
Makes sense to me, yeah. Yeah, no, in the other version, it's like they don't have dark vision, they don't have wings, they don't have tails.
Well,
They're
yeah,
basically
'cause,
just scaling people.
only like half dragons can have wings, and even then, not most of them don't.
They also made our breath weapon proficiency bonuses per long rest and a D10 in 24. And right now it's a D6 and once per short rest.
Well, so in any event, before we start our nighttime adventures, and it lasts for an hour, I will give Eyes of Night to Ragnvalder and I guess the badged one. He seems to do fairly good at long ranges. The badged one, the badge wearer.
Oh, that's right. I did have a badge made for our group, didn't I?
No, you flashed
Oh.
that badge more than once.
Yeah, it's my Harper badge. I've been keeping it hidden though. I keep it in my pack.
I mean, you do kind of tell every harlot from here to Annoy that you're a secret agent.
No, that
Oh.
was only in the first town.
I'm a secret agent.
You're supposed to be like, well then, if not, why even be a secret agent?
That was only in the first town, and I do still hold the fact that Harpers do share with their trusted allies that they are Harpers. They are...
Alright, so
Did I write a song? No, wait, we don't have the time for that. That'll be
you
later.
can write a song in between sessions. Feel free to. Look forward to it.
Write a song
perfect.
for our group. I think every party member should have a line in the song.
Alright,
So
so what are you guys doing though? Come on.
I want to go to the room. I want to go to that room.
Yeah, I'm going to the room too.
And
But we're
of
gonna be
course,
there stealthily.
we would need Fryer to go with us. I'm looking around to just see, like, is there anybody up and about?
Nope, everyone's pretty much tucked in for the night.
Okay. I
And,
slowly creak the door open to the storage room. And peek my head in. Just kind of like halfway in. Anybody? I do have advantage on perception checks. Can I perceive?
Yeah, there's no one in here, just warehouse stuff.
Do I see anything special?
You don't really see anything special, my guy.
Okay.
Just stuff in the warehouse.
I stick my ear up to the door to the strong room. Do I perceive?
Stick your ear, we'll roll another perception check
Do
then.
I have advantage? Oh, but it's only on sight-based stuff, right?
Yeah, only on site.
I think I hear sound, but I'm not sure.
You have ringing in your ears, and you don't hear shit.
Step aside, Sano. I'm gonna stick my ear to the door and listen.
It sounds like a door, but I could be mistaken.
I think you're correct. What do I hear?
You definitely hear some, like, rustling sounds and scratching noises, like what the chef mentioned, the cook mentioned.
Swords drawn.
Friends. I turned to Sano and I believe we found the source of the scurrying before.
Swords drawn.
And seeing Sano draw his swords, I throw him an inspiration.
Oh, I thank you.
I throw myself an inspiration.
And
Can you inspire
Sano,
yourself? I thought only lore bards could.
Can I?
Thanos, you actually have night vision or dark vision.
I do.
Oh,
You'll
yeah.
be very surprised that what I've given you is 300 feet of dark vision.
Well, that is certainly better. I mean, as you know, I hate to draw attention to the fact, but I am pot drow. But this is even better than what I had. Thank you, good friend.
Only good for an hour, but you know, whatever.
I just imagine, like, beams of bright light coming out of his eyes. Like, he's like a truck with high beams.
So, by Raw, the dark vision that you get from Twilight Clerics actually highlights, you see things in darkness in like a very bright cyan color, like just a vibrant blue.
Cool beans. Cool story.
I turn to
but now-
Sano. Are you singing?
Am I singing? I mean,
In reference to Bloodstone.
oh, yeah, I'm going Super Saiyan Blue.
I turn to a friar and say, "Are you good with picking locks?"
Well, I'll wait until I hear that last click before I'll hold myself in the stance though, which is my sword out across from me, with the holding the hilt, but one hand outstretched up and the blade laying in my palm. That's my like activation stance.
All right.
Yes, this one shall remove its thieves' tools from its backpack.
All right. Roll a dexterity check.
A dex check. So it's just. There we go.
And he would add proficiency if he's proficient in thieves' tools, right?
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man. It literally looks like he barely touches the lock. Just, eyes closed he picks that bad boy and it's open.
I do the thing.
I see.
Well, that was a save. That wasn't a check, but whatever.
I cast a mirror image on myself.
All right, let's see. So that door is now open.
Dual wielding.
How many are you going into? Okay, everyone's going with the group.
Please tell me
And-
there's a fight in here. We just didn't.
I would
Source of the-
think it would be hilarious if this was literally just rats.
So, yeah, source of the noise.
I mean, you're not even in there yet.
Oh,
I'm
where's
peeking.
where's my bro? Where's my brother?
I'm
Dahlia's
peeking
going to
Is he
here.
stand guard at the door.
Are you still
should
in the
be.
little fight?
No, I'm not.
I'm peeking.
You're
Not in
peeking.
my hut.
You see a lot of the valuables and stuff that the cult was basically taking back from Greenest.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
What
Wow.
was the scurry?
Do you
Yeah,
want to go all the
perception
way
check.
in?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I'm just going to do a perception check from here. Observing, hearing, and nothing.
Can I try again?
I
Now
see.
that-
Can I
Okay,
see
so-
you go into
Hold on,
the room?
hold on.
You guys go
My
into the room,
owl.
you can.
My owl familiar will go into the room.
Nice plan.
That's a good one. Yeah.
The light is leaving Ragnvaldr's eyes as he closes them.
As I'm looking through my owl's eyes.
Okay, you look into your owl's eyes. Go ahead and make a perception check.
What's the owls? I think they get a +2 and they had advantage, I want to say. What does a 22 get me?
There is something odd about the crate on the southeast corner of the room.
Southeast.
Mm-hmm.
Let's open it.
Alright. My owl goes into the pocket dimension that you can retreat it into, and I inform the group of this, and I say, might as well head in.
All right, I can put you in the room. Dahlia standing guard,
Which
With
one
Brad
was the
behind her?
crate? That was...
south east.
I'm gonna test a
No.
little something with that crate. I'm gonna
Mhm.
tap it with my sword.
I lost my character.
Now,
You're gonna
whose
tap it
stuff
with your
does that
sword.
look like?
Just
Um,
not striking it.
nothing.
I'm just tapping it with my sword.
It's made of wood, and nothing really happens when you tap it. It makes a normal sound of tapping wood.
It doesn't
I wanna
stick
open-
to it by any chance.
What's that?
It doesn't. My sword doesn't stick to it.
No, or it doesn't stick to it.
Okay, it's
I'm
not a
gonna
mimic,
open it.
guys.
I'm gonna open it.
You're gonna open it.
Yep.
All right. There's nothing inside. It's empty. If you guys are like trying to, if you guys are touching it and move and trying to like push or anything like that, you notice that it's actually nailed to the floor.
I
Oh,
wonder if this
let's
is
move-
like a trap door.
Open
Yeah.
it.
I'll
you just
turn my
opened it.
sword over the other way, like
Mhm.
with the hilt down, and just like kind of hit it a little hard against the bottom surface of the inside of the chest. Does it sound hollow?
As you guys like inspect this though, the source of the rustling shows up. The source of the scratching and
Ooh,
whatnot.
What is it?
We're rats.
I was wondering if it
Nope.
was were-rats.
Nope, not were-rats. And hold on, move stuff out of the way. So,
It's the cook.
this is supposed to be an encounter in the strong room. However, there's only like 5, 10, 15 blocks in the strong room. There's literally not enough space. So I found a different battle map for the strong room,
Okay.
and I just shared it.
Oh, cool. All right. Oh, I like this map. This is a cool map.
Yeah, I mean it's literally I needed enough space to have the different stuff on here. So there is supposed to be an encounter here. It is a trap door. They burst open out of the trap door.
From the inside of the
What are
chest.
they?
I knew it.
Well,
What
from
are they?
underneath the chest.
Okay.
What
Hold
are
on.
they?
Hold on. Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
The
I have
anticipation's
to-
killing me.
Let me just. Where's this thing generate? Oh, there it is. Add to tracker. Okay. Okay.
I have a cat as a hat.
Interesting.
Lizards.
Lizard folk. I did not
Lizard.
see that coming.
Yeah.
Alright, initiative,
Although-
I guess?
Yeah, we're not going to have time for a full fight, though, because it is
Ooh,
almost
yay!
10:30.
I got an okay initiative.
I can add them in. Actually, I do need a four more details.
I mean, this is
I'm
a good
slowly coming.
this is a good cliffhanger for the next like start of
It
the
is.
next session.
Unless we want to get through a few turns.
He said he wanted to call it at 10:30 anyway. We wouldn't even make it through a whole
Yeah.
round.
How many fucking lizard folk come out of this damn thing? Holy fuck.
4 and 2.
Now it's time to fireball.
Yeah, I could basically get them added to the map, get all of you guys on the map, and that would pretty much be it.
And we'd be ready to immediately go into combat as soon as the next session starts.
Yes. I'm going to say that the bottom's the entrance. And you guys can kind of position yourselves around the map.
You know what
If I-
this map kind of looks like? It kind of looks
Actually,
like
I probably made these things too big.
it kind of
it's
looks
too
like
big
the
on me.
Rancor Pit from Star Wars.
Kind of huge.
Yeah, so
Probably could've made it a little
without
bit
you
bigger block.
doing what you're doing here, how did they expect you to like run the combat with all of
Yeah.
these lizard folks in that one room?
Yeah, I don't know. Because it's actually supposed to be more, but instead I threw a sub chief in instead of having like an extra 4 of them on there. Because it's supposed to be like 1d6 for every party member or something like that. And I rolled the dice and I was like, okay, that's just going to be too many. So I'm like, instead, let's have like 4 or 5 just be one bigger guy. Makes more sense.
Lizard folk
It was
render.
1d4 for each
Do
player.
the renders look any different than regular lizard folks?
No, not really.
Okay.
You
No, they're just a little bit more well trained, a little bit
Definitely.
stronger. There we go. Token locks off.
Yeah.
So know that they
Oh,
come
yeah.
out of the southeast corner, so they're all going to be like coming out and spreading out to initiate combat.
Yeah, I was kind of in the corner over here, so I'm just gonna go that way.
Dahlia still hasn't rolled her
I
initiative, and
was
she does have advantage.
The one standing by
I'll roll
the
it for it.
chest. So where would I be in the room if I was standing by the chest?
Well, I would assume if they're coming out at this many, we would have time to back up because there's a lot of them coming out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that they're kind of coming out and like stretching their legs a minute before
Those
like
are
combat.
huge freaking lizards.
Rag is
Yeah.
slowly opening
Oh,
his eyes.
I didn't realize they were gonna be huge creatures, these lizards. Like, those are probably the most dangerous things here, those lizards.
Are they?
Probably. I
Or
bet
are
they
they
you.
just? Or are they just big?
Sometimes, Sando, it's not about size, it's about the motion of the ocean.
That is fair. And usually the size that is pictured as average is not true.
Oh, sorry.
That's all I'm
Lizard folk
saying.
renders are a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Head out, guys.
Alright, I'll see you, man.
Yep, see ya.
See ya.
Are you
If
coming this
Fantasy
weekend,
Grounds
Gabe?
would load,
Am I doing what?
I would be.
I was talking, Gabe. Are you
Oh.
coming this weekend?
It's not looking like it's good because finals week is next week for me.
Okay, I gotcha. All good. I was just curious.
But yeah, kill some
Okay.
shit. Make sure you take a few lives for me.
What, do you have
Okay.
a lottery this
Remember.
weekend or something?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know, Gavin. You're never coming out. It's okay.
I'll one of these days.
One of these days.
All right,
We'll
well,
get to meet
anyway, or at least all on the map. Next time we can start with fighting, and then you guys could follow the tunnel if you want to.
Can I place myself and roll initiative real quick? I just got back in.
Yeah, you can roll initiative. That's fine.
Thank you.
Come on,
Vince.
why did we let them come out of the hole? Why don't we kill them as they came out of the hole?
I mean, you could also fight in the tunnel if you wanted to. Like, you could have it do it any way you want. I just thought it'd be better just to have the fight before you go down into the tunnel.
Yeah, that's
Like,
I just want to
technically, it says that it's supposed to be that if you guys find the trap door, like, at night, or searching for the trap door at night, boom, they pop out of the tunnel and initiate the fight. So, like, you guys are just kind of, like, looking around for stuff, checking stuff out, and then they burst out of the tunnel. They don't immediately, attack, but, like, once they're all up there, then they fight. Then it's a fight. Anyway,
And the
alright,
fight
everybody,
is on.
close it down.
Hold on, almost. Sorry.
That one on initiative. Good job.
Can you add? Oh well, that's shit. Well, can you add a 1 to my initiative for bardic inspiration?
Sure. There you go.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Wait, wouldn't
Well,
that put him at 12 initiative? You still have him at 11.
Oh. I thought it was 10 and I moved it to 11 is what I did.
It showed
Okay.
him as having an 11, so then it becomes 12.
Okay.
Hey, that puts you
Alright.
above the lizard folk sub-chief, though, which might be a good thing.
Yes, it does. And I might have to ruin another encounter, Lee. I'm sorry, but
Or my guys will have to take you out of the fight first thing.
Well,
here's the
how
thing.
would they know?
How would they know? How would
How
they
would
know
they
that I'm
know?
about to make them take a dirt
How
How
nap?
would
they
they
know?
know?
Yeah.
They're gonna know. How would
Gonna
they
know.
know?
Oh wait. What's their wisdom stat?
Oh, huge. Massive.
Massive
Amazing.
wisdom.
So, lizard folks, while their intelligence might not be phenomenal, their wisdom actually could be.
Like, how dare you doubt their wisdom? They have wise men amongst them. Anyway, alright. We gotta lock it down. Turn up for the
Lock
night.
it
Good job, guys.
down.
Though you did find the tunnel. That's how we continue this campaign. Otherwise, you guys just piddle around. So now you get to go down the rabbit hole. Things are gonna get interesting.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The lizard hole.
Ha.
The lizard hole.
Oh. Ragnarvolder has been in
Gross.
plenty of wizard holes. He doesn't need any more excitement.
All right. On that note,
I would probably
have a great
text
night,
Ragnarvolder
gang.
and be like, are they your type?
That's it. All right. Have a good night, guys.
Alright.
All right,
All
have a
right,
good-
y'all.
be safe.
Peace.
Peace.
I'm probably gonna jump out too. So, see you guys.
Y'all.